Today we are continuing our before and after journey around the manor to explore the transformations of each of the rooms from when we first moved in to what they look like today. And today we are exploring the Sandpiper Suite. And this is one of our suites that has one of probably my favorite features in the manor. So join me as we take a stroll down memory lane and discover how the Sandpiper Suite became the Sandpiper Suite. And don't forget, if you're enjoying our videos, make sure you hit subscribe on our YouTube channel, The Ladysmith Manor Diaries, to ensure you see all our videos when they first come out. But first, let's go and explore how the Sandpiper Suite came to be.
Our first job was to take all the plaster off, insulate the walls, re-drywall. And then we changed our focus to the floor. And they had put down a lino that had been glued to the original hardwood. And obviously we wanted to bring the hardwood back to life. So we decided that we needed to sand it all down and refinish it, which was a much bigger job than we were expecting. But the work was all worth it because underneath all the glue and the muck was this beautiful hardwood floor.
I've been waiting a really long time to see this paint on the wall. And in my head, I have a vision of the color and how it's going to look in the Sandpiper Suite there. Today, I get to see where the reality is the same as what's in my head.
The paint color did not disappoint. I was so pleased when it started going up and transforming the room. To add a little charm to the room, I chose this beautiful wallpaper which had the slight pinks and blues in it that really fit and tied in with the dark blue. And it just had this beautiful, soft pattern, which I was so thrilled with. It really reminded me of that quaint village, fishing village, which kind of tied in with the beach and the Sandpiper, and I just love it. With the paint on, it was time to stain the floor in a really nice, rich, dark brown that was going to bring out all the character of this room.
So last night I stained the floor here in the Sandpiper Suite, and today I am putting the first of 3 top coats on. So we put 3 layers of a top coat on, and it takes about 2 hours-ish in between for it to dry. So I'm going to do the first coat now, come back in a few hours, do the second coat, come back in a few hours, do the third coat, and then we leave it for 24 hours before we walk on it to make sure it's cured, and then we can start bringing furniture.
And after all the coats of top coat, it came out and looked fantastic. The first piece of decor and furniture we put in was this gorgeous fireplace mantle. And then we started to put in our bed and the units, all bringing the room to life. We also wanted to add some character features. So we found this beautiful ceiling rose to add for our chandelier. Which hung patiently in the hallway waiting to be put up in the room. It was now time to start the exciting job of transforming the ensuite bathroom. And again, I wanted to use the dark blue on the base of the wall. And then create paneling pieces to give it a really kind of antique look. Then the big event and day arrived because our copper tub was delivered. And I was so excited. This was to be the centerpiece of this suite, and I couldn't have asked for a better piece to create something special for this room. So before we take it upstairs, I thought that I should at least try it out, right? So I've taken my shoes off and I'm going to give it a go. I can only just get in, but oh my goodness, it is so big. I feel so tiny. I feel like I've just disappeared into this top. But you can imagine with the water as well, oh my goodness, it's going to be absolutely fabulous. So these are the tiles that we're going to be using on the floor in the ensuite in our Sandpiper Suite. And we really want the whole room to have that theme and that feel of the shorebirds. But we want it to be very elegant and warm and inviting as well. So we found these tiles that are porcelain, and but they actually have that wood effect. And it really looks very, well, the colors in it really remind me of the Sandpiper. It's got this gorgeous kind of tan color, some of the grays and the different shades. And so we picked up one to try. I thought it was just perfect. But you never know until you actually see it with the other items. So I was waiting for the tub to arrive so I could see my tile next to it before I made the final decision. With the tub in place, the paneling finished and the floor down, it was beginning to come to life. And we had installed these beautiful doors that Joelle and Jose had donated to us from a convent up in Edmundston area, and they are just gorgeous. We added more character with another ceiling rose in the bathroom. And we found this amazing chandelier that we got from the auction, and it came with these beautiful porcelain roses in a Tupperware tray that we then had to piece onto all the different arms of the chandelier. It was really fiddly work, but it was so worth it because these roses just are so cute and have such character, and it just really makes this chandelier so unique for the bathroom. We wanted to create something unique for our sink, so we used this old Singer sewing machine table to create the sink space, and added these gorgeous tiles behind the sink to just really give it some nice character with the tap and then the copper bowl sink. And the end result was awesome. I was so excited to see this all put in place. We added the mirror, and we will be looking to add a vintage frame around the mirror so that it gives it even more of a vintage look. But finding the right size of frame is a little tricky. The final stage was to add our beautiful mural wallpaper on the back wall. And we actually ordered this online, chose the artwork, and then they delivered it in pieces of wallpaper. And so we took each piece and you put them together in order, and it creates this stunning mural. You can even see just the first head of the sandpiper that is on the beach on this first piece. And as we put it up, it gradually came to life and became the most stunning backdrop for this bathroom. The end result was a gorgeous suite with lots of character and this highlight of our copper tub in the bathroom with this beautiful sandpiper mural behind it.
It always amazes me when I look back on these videos and see how the rooms used to look. Obviously, I've been here and I've been part of the transformation, but you kind of forget when you're in it today, how far we've come, how much work was done, what it used to look like. And I find it's so fun looking back at all these videos. And I'm like, oh my gosh, do you remember when it looked like that? And it wasn't that long ago, but yeah, it's almost like I've completely forgotten. But it's been a really fun transformation or fun process of looking back and seeing the transformations. And so the next question is, which room shall we do next? So we have the Sandpiper Suite completed. We've done the Sandpiper Suite, we've done the Parisian Suite, we've done the pub. So the question is, which room would you like to see next? So I'm asking you, message below, send me a message, a comment, and let me know which room in the manor you would like to see next, from when we moved in to what it looks like now and the transformation process. And then in the next couple of weeks, I will go and put that together and we will show the next room in our series. But thank you to everyone who's commented and been part of that before and after process, because it's just been a really fun series and I'm thrilled that we're doing it. Now, the other thing I wanted to remind you is all about our room bookings. Now, obviously, we've just seen the Sandpiper Suite, and I know I often get asked whether people can stay in it. Last week, I mentioned that we're going to be opening up our rooms for people to book and enjoy in the summer. They are going to be opening up so you can book them from July onwards. And we have now got a date for that release, and that is Friday the 6th of June. So Friday the 6th of June, the website will go live so you can go on and book an overnight stay in our Sandpiper Suite or our Parisian Suite. So I'm really excited. So next week I will be giving you more information about that, but we will be sending it out in our emails and we will be sending it, adding it to our Facebook and Instagram. So there'll be lots of opportunities to find it, but make sure you mark your calendar and come back on the 6th so that you can book your stay with us here in the manor. And like I say, send me a message or comment below to let me know which room you would like us to do next. Winston has joined me. As you can see, he's got quite big now and he's very interested in the old vintage rocking horse. But he is an entertainment on a daily basis. We often take him downstairs. Now we have in the pub space, we have both our lounge and our beer garden is dog friendly. So if you have your pup and you want to bring him or her to the pub, we would love to see you. And we often take Hendrix and Winston down to meet people. So if you come to the pub and you'd like to meet Winston and Hendrix, just let us know and we'll bring them down so you can meet them. Well, I'm going to get back to work. I'm going to finish. I'm having tea today, not coffee. And I will be back here next week for our next episode of the Ladies' Fifth Manor Diaries.